everybody, it's Holly and welcome back to Smile by Holly. Hey, thank you for joining me today. It's wonderful to have you here. So today we're going to make a mini album using a file folder. I think this is such a neat idea because, file folders are a little bit more sturdy. So already you have a really nice base for your mini album. So what you're going to need is a file folder, and it just takes one for this very simple mini album. And what I'm going to be crafting with today is a cute collection by Miss Kate. It's Miss Kate's Cuttables, and I love all of her things, so check her out. But this is called Cold Days, and it just had so many fun things. I think as winter just kind of winds down, I wanted to do one more project that kind of had the winter snow theme. So let me show you this adorable mini album that we're going to be making today from just a super simple file folder. So it opens up and you've got those two cute little flaps that actually have the tabs from the file folder. And then this opens up. We've got a lift up flap there. We've got a flap that opens there. And then we've got a lift up flap there. Isn't that just so cute? You could add pictures under there. You could add some white mats for journaling. So many different possibilities. These two things fold in, and then that folds over. So should we just jump right in and I'll show you how simple this is to make a cute mini album out of a file folder. Okay, so bring your scoreboard in and grab your file folder. Now, I'm going to be referring to our file folder with this being the long side. You see that long tab? And then this being the short side with the short tab. Okay, so as you're making it, just kind of think of that. Now, these file folders, the tabs are, they come with tabs in different locations. So just know that your mini album could be completely different depending on where those tabs are. So just kind of keep that in mind, okay? But what we're going to do is we're going to start out and we're going to put the long tab on the edge of our scoreboard, okay? Right up there, but it right up against the edge. Now, the first score line we're going to make is 3 3/4. And push really hard because you're going through, a little bit more than just paper. So 3 3/4. The next one is at 8 1/2. And the next one is at 8 3/4. Now, as you're doing this, my folders already have a few little score lines in them. So just because there's so many score lines, I'm actually going to make a little notch with my pencil down here, just because right now there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's already 5 or 6 score lines here just that came with the folder. So I just want to make sure that I'm folding it on mine. So I just did a little pencil mark there. So we're done with the scoring there. Now what we're going to do is fold our folder and then scoot it over, butt it right up against the edge here, and then open it back up, okay? Now we're going to make one more score line, and this is at 5 1/8. So 5 1/8. Okay, now we're going to flip our folder once again so the long tab is up here at the top, and we're going to make one score line at 6 1/2. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to run out of room here because my folder is so long. So after I scored at 6 1/2, I'm just going to flip this up and over and then score it the rest of the way at 6 1/2. So it meets up with that, okay? 6 1/2. Okay, now those score lines are a little bit hard to see, but let me kind of show you. So we have a couple of different boxes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 up here at the top. And we are going to cut out 1 and 3. So box 1 and 3. Okay, so this first box right here, just cut that out. And we're going to save these pieces, okay? Because they are going to become, well, we really just need one of them, but save it because you can make extra flaps with these. So we're going to cut out that one. Now we're also going to cut out this middle one. So it's actually the third box. So box 1 and box 3. Okay, now as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different score lines here, but the score line that actually comes with the folder that I didn't score is what we're going to be cutting it on. So if that makes sense, cut on the very first score line that is in your file folder. And then we're going to cut this out. So this is a rather large square, okay? So do you see that? What we're going to do is this is going to fold down, this is going to fold down, and then this is going to become one of our flaps right here. Okay, so simple. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take off a smidgen off of all of my edges to help the folder kind of fold a little bit better. We're just taking out, see that little tiny strip, a little bit of that extra. And I'm going to do it on both sides of the flaps that are left. This significantly helps. So those are just tiny little strips that we're taking out. I'm going to come over and do it on this one. Let's see, I don't need to do it on the end, but I'll do it right here. Just a little tiny strip. There we go. Okay, so these are our 2 flip down flaps. This is going to fold over. Let me crease it here really good. And this one is going to fold over. We've got our 2 tabs, and then that folds over. Is that so cute? Now open it up. What we're going to do is you could certainly use this smaller piece and make a pocket. Okay, I didn't do that on this, but you could certainly make an extra pocket or another flip page. I'm just using this bigger page that we cut out, and it's actually already scored for us. So we're just going to glue that down. You want it glued down right before the 8 3/4 score line that you did, just so that your folder will fold, okay? So I am going to have to cut this down just a smidgen so that it fits into my little square. So that's just perfect. So once again, you want to make it fit just inside those score lines that you've done so your folder will fold. I'm going to take a little bit of adhesive, put that down, and you could put it at the bottom, at the top. I'm just going to put it right here in the middle. And there's our flip out and our 2 flip ups. Once again, this folds over and it's got that cute little tab. And that folds over, and then that folds shut. So, what do you think? I just think that this idea of doing it with a file folder is so nice because of the weight of the folder. Now, what I've gone ahead and done is I've decorated my album, and I've added just a little spine, you know, to kind of tie it all in together. After I got done decorating all my pages, I made sure that I put a little tiny piece right here, and then I also covered my tabs just to kind of pull the whole album together with the cute paper. So just think those little tiny extras of covering the tabs and the middle section and then the spine really does complete your little album. So anyway, I hope that was really easy for you. If you need to go back and watch it one more time, feel free to do that, or message me if you have any questions. Hey, it was fun to show you this easy file folder mini album. I hope you enjoyed it also. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. I would also love to have you subscribe to my channel. So we'll do just another quick look through. Open up, that lifts up, that flips open, and that flips up. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful crafty day, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Goodbye, everybody.